Welcome now, Five Fires YouTube. Today we're gonna be firing up over here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Let's do this. Gosh, it feels good to be back at Six Flags Magic Mountain. It is about 10:30 in the morning, 11 a.m. because it's hot, man. You gotta come early. So cool. I just had a chance to meet Sylvester and Bugs Bunny. And what's really cool is they're wearing Batman and Superman robes. Because currently they're still doing the DC Heroes and Villains Fest, which I have a couple videos. I have a video on that. Check it out. It was so much fun. Highly recommend, and it's to everybody. And you don't have to have a special ticket to do that. You can just do it on your regular theme park day. But today we're here to talk about the big changes that have happened for Halloween season, and that's Fright Fest Extreme. It's no longer just called Fright Fest Extreme. What does that entail? At least as of right now, Stranger Things is coming to Fright Fest. Trick or Treat, Mr. Six, I think, is coming back. He got hit by a bus. He's still alive, hopefully. Army of the Damned and Conjuring Universe. It was just Conjuring, but now it's Conjuring Universe and Saw. I'm excited. This is a stacked lineup. Midsummer Scream is this week, which we are going to get more announcements on. I think it's Saturday. Fright Fest has its big panel on Saturday, which I'm sure they're going to drop a big announcement of something to come still that we just don't see happening. One thing, like I said, we're going to be checking up on a lot of updates construction-wise, the current whatever is out there, and just see what's going on at Six Flags. I just love being here. It is extremely hot. It's like already 92, and it's barely like 10, 11 in the morning, so I got to stay hydrated. All right, let's do this. Right when you walk in to the left, there's a Plaza Cafe. It's the first time I've seen it come to life, but it's like a Starbucks. So I just want to let people know, get your coffee right here. I feel like Primo's Pizzeria is never open. I could probably tell you why. A slice of pie is $18, and they're trying to sell this thing for $20. Prices are just getting insane. We're talking about one slice of pie, $18, and it comes with the salad or chips, and if you want a soda, doesn't include your soda, $5 more $50. So pretty much about $22 after tax. One thing too that I just noticed is PhotoPass here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. They're using cell phones now. I think it was a Galaxy cell phone. That was interesting because I feel like all the other theme parks, they're still using cameras for PhotoPass. But Six Flags, I guess they just, cell phone quality has got that good. So I just want to let people know that. If you are trying to do DC Heroes and Villain Fest, August 4th is going to be the last day. So Saturday and Sundays are the day to come for this event. And they added Robin. I haven't seen Robin. That was a new addition recently. Right next to Tatsu, and this is the location where last year we had The Conjuring. This year it's going to be the Conjuring Universe, which suggests more of those demons coming to life in this maze. I had a lot of fun in this maze. It was very dark, very twisted. Some crazy stuff happened. I can't wait to see more monsters come to life in this, and probably more budget be put into this thing. This had a freaking line that was like 2 to 3 hours some nights. It was a very, very popular maze. So this is a great thing to bring back for 2024 Fright Fest Extreme. Which monster do you think is going to be the one that scares you the most? Honestly, the nun, I don't know if I could handle it. A bunch of nuns scaring me, Annabelle, all the trinkets. There's a lot of scary creatures in the Conjuring universe. I'm over here by West Coast Racers. Horror Emporium sadly is not open. I saw it was open last week. I was hoping it would be open today. Maybe it's just a weekend thing. But this was a scare zone. It was a lot of fun to do last year. A lot of people are saying that this like apocalyptic area could be Army of the Damned. They have removed signage from previous year. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. I think it'd be a good idea if they did do Army of the Damned and just like a big walkthrough. They have it listed under haunted houses. Would that be considered a haunted house? I kind of feel like that's more of a scare zone, but maybe they'll consider it a haunted house. But that's the rumor speculation, that Army of the Damned at this location. Also too, in the promo for Fright Fest Extreme, we saw Mr. Six come back and get hit by this bus. Is Mr. Six gonna have maybe like a dance show right here, meet and greets for Fright Fest? That's gonna be a cool comeback for that character. I hope he comes in regular theme park hour, not just a Fright Fest thing. But hey, Mr. Six coming back to Six Flags is a great thing. I've always been very intimidated to do West Coast racers, but today there was literally no line, walk on. So they don't have a test seat. So it's one of those, you got to find out if you fit while you're on the ride. And shout out to the people working here. I fit on this ride very easily. I'm in the 3X, so just people watching this video, if you're curious if you could fit, that's where I kind of stand. I have most of my weight on the upper body, but it was very accommodating. And this coaster is a lot of fun. You go upside down, there's 2 launches. This is worth it. This is worth the time. Like if I waited 1 hour and I did this ride, I would have been happy. Because the cool part about it is you go around twice, which I didn't realize. I thought they loaded people on both sides. That's how they do the whole racing, but no, you go around once and then you go on the other track and then you race the people that are getting loaded and it goes around again. So it's like 2 rides. That was freaking awesome. 5 fires, man. That's on my to-do list all the time. One thing I keep wondering, where the heck are they going to put all these new houses and additions to Fright Fest? There's some cool stuff happening over there, but we'll do that in a little bit. We're gonna go up this hill because there was a haunted attraction. I think it was called Willoughby's. That was all the way at the top, and there was a scare zone up there. That water ride now is open. Every time I've come to Six Flags, that thing's been closed, so that's cool to see that reopen. They don't call it Six Flags Magic Mountain for no reason. Look at that. I still got a ways to go. It's like hiking out here. For me, exploring Six Flags is a lot of fun because these are like uncharted territory areas for me. I'm just trying to go to see what Willoughby's is looking like. I found the Laughing Dragon Pizza Company. Obviously it's closed. I think it's been closed for a long time. This to me looks like potential. What kind of restaurant should come to Six Flags? What do you think? What would be a good choice here? Finally made it to the top. This is where Sewer of Souls was last year. You know, I kept thinking to myself, how are they going to bring all these IPs to Fright Fest? They could barely get Saw and Conjuring done, and then to bring like 4 or 5 more new things, that's kind of crazy. And then a lot of people started telling me like, well, they could reimagine some of the mazes to then include IP. And I was like, that makes a lot more sense. At some point in time, they did announce that this ride will be returning to Six Flags. It's one of its biggest icons. I can't wait to get on that and get the view of this whole area. It's gonna be really cool to see the cities and the landscaping out here when you're all the way at the top. One thing I do know, Ninja is closed currently. Who knows when that is set to open? I think it's still on a refurbishment. One of my favorite mazes that I did last year for Fright Fest was Willoughby's. I think that's what it was called. This maze, now that I don't see it with the facade, it's kind of interesting. You wouldn't think that a Halloween haunt can go in there, but there's a lot of space. This was one of the more bigger mazes that I walked through last year. So it's really shocking to see that it's just kind of like a wall and a staircase now. But is this gonna change into something? A lot of people were speculating, possibly, you know, I'm just throwing this all out there. Could Stranger Things be reimagined in there? I don't know. I have no freaking idea. It's a cool speculation, but there's some more interesting stuff that we're going to look at in a little bit. So keep your hopes up. There's going to be a lot of fun to try to make sense of all this. Where are things going over here at Fright Fest 2024? I guess the next solid question to ask, maybe these stay next year and all these IPs that are coming like Stranger Things, Trick or Treat, they get added on top of what they got currently. Can Fright Fest take it to that level? Where they're gonna keep these other originals and then just keep adding the IP? Wow, what is the budget for this year? All right, I'm in between Wonder Woman and Riddler, and holy freaking smokes, we got some tents. Take a look, everybody. We got a new pathway, and 2 tents have gone up. I repeat, 2 tents have gone up. This looks more like it'll be for 1 maze though. It won't be like 2 mazes, because I feel like that'd be 2 really small mazes if that was the case. I'm assuming this is for 1 big, huge maze. I have no clue what this is gonna be. I don't even know if this has ever been used for Fright Fest, but it looks like they paved the way. So maybe this will be a new location that just gets used all the time for Fright Fest in the future. But this is exciting. We got tents. Very short time to work on these things though, right? It's already all about to be the end of July. September, October is right around the corner. Midsummer Scream is going to have a lot of answers for us. I'm assuming this will be one of those things. I wonder, is this Stranger Things? Is this Trick or Treat? Is this something that's just unannounced? I have no freaking idea. But exciting. How exciting. New location, Fright Fest Extreme 2024. We had Saw X come last year. It did return for Fright Fest in a more finished and refined, more scare actor look to it all, which was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun for Fright Fest. I really recommend going to that event just to get that spooky, scary vibe. You know, sometime early in the year. You can't wait to get your fix all the way to September, October. But this year, it's going to be Saw 20th anniversary. So I guess you could say it's almost already set up to be a Saw 20th anniversary, because it has mazes throughout, or it has like scares and scenes from all the Saws, honestly. I hope they keep adding to it. I feel like maybe the end scene might change, because it was kind of empty the last, there's like a big room at the very end of this that nothing really happened. They just kind of had like words on the wall. So maybe they could add stuff there. But this is going to be a fun maze. This one demanded like a 1 to 2 hour wait. It seemed like every day. It's just an IP at Six Flags. Really brought the crowds last year. So great addition to this event. Can't wait to walk through it again, 2024. As quickly as the construction came to this location, it has just halted. There's not even heavy machinery equipment or nothing like that. As far as we know, nothing really being announced other than Epic Thrills are cycling in. That's kind of the only hint that we've got right there. Maybe they're implementing the strategy that Walt Disney World does, where they do a project and it kind of keeps going up over in a different fiscal years of the company. So they share the cost in different years. Instead of having everything just be pounded on 1 or 2 years. So I think maybe that's what's happening here. Maybe like some budgeting issues and just spreading the wealth of this expense over 5 years, 6 years kind of thing. Hopefully concept art comes at some point in time, maybe next year, for whatever this is going to look like. But this is an exciting project, as this is going to take up a lot of land over here at Six Flags. But at this point in time, there's no machinery or nothing, just kind of a dirt field and a project waiting to be started. We're almost done with our day, but just want to talk about this location right here. This location is where we have Condemned House Party, which we did for Screen Break. And then they also had Vault 666, which is just like a big building, storage facility right here on the left. I was kind of looking at the top of Vault 666 and I could have sworn it had signage. I feel like that signage has been removed. I have no intel or info if this could be something different this year. I kind of have a feeling like Condemned House Party is going to stay, but this one might be something different. Anybody got any info? Post in the comments, any speculation that you're hearing. We'd love to hear from you guys. But there's 2 houses that exist in this area, and they usually kind of put like a bar out there. That is going to be all for today's adventure over here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. It seems things are starting to heat up. This comes Saturday is the big panel for Fright Fest itself. So more news to come. We're going to be covering it all here on Five Fire's YouTube. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, hit the like button. We are firing it.